Hey, what's happening? This is Jerry with Wealth Dynamics. Hope you're doing well today. I'm coming at you live today, Wednesday, to talk to you about how to earn easy passive income. Okay, now this is kind of a joke message because I don't believe in easy passive income. It might be easy once it's invested, but it's not easy to get. So I'm talking to you today about how to make $250 per month in easy passive income. The reason why is I help people make money, keep it, and multiply it. Now those three ingredients, they add up to wealth. So really I help people build wealth, don't I? The reason I help you build wealth is so that you can stop trading time for money, get rid of poverty, destitution, scarcity thinking in your life, and become who you were made to be, which is not somebody that's concerned about trading time for money and surviving off of little green pieces of paper their entire life. That's not who you are. Now to do that, you do need to invest. And so I want to talk to you today about a client that I helped yesterday, came right into my office, sat right there, and we helped him make $250 per month in passive income. Okay? Now, there's three things you got to do to make this happen. You've got to have money to put into the investment. Now, when you're looking at investments like this is not Wall Street. You're not sticking $50 a month into a mutual fund or a 401k. You need big chunks of money. So at a minimum, you need at least $25K to even do a little deal. Now, if you want to actually make money, you need $50,000. You need $50,000 to put into an investment. Okay? Now, with that $50,000, you've got to get the money. Once you get the money, you need to find an investor that has an investment. If you are like me, you do not need to be the one that's buying the investment. If you're selling, if you're in business, if you're producing, the last thing you need to do is take your focus off of production to go make $250. It's not worth your time. So you need to find somebody else that's going to do the work, and you're going to lend them money. Okay? Now, that means you need to find an investor and you need to find an investment. This investor needs to be somebody that has a track record, they're profitable, they know what they're doing, and the investment needs to pay income. It does not need to be a flip, it doesn't need to be speculation, it needs to have a 3-year track record of good, consistent income, and you need to be able to look at that and verify that. Now, that's your second step. The third step is you need to actually get the income. You need to get paid, okay? So when you get paid, it sounds simple, but this is where things can really unravel. You need to make sure that you have the right documentation. If you're lending money in the real estate space and you don't have the right legal forms, everything documented, lined out correctly, and legally binding, that's how you get burned. Okay, so you need to have documentation outlining the terms, the conditions, the agreements, the collateral, all of those things in the deal. You need a third-party escrow company put together to handle the transferring of funds. And you need to make sure, especially if you're investing with IRA money and 401k money, right? That's right, you can do it with IRA money. That's the guy I helped yesterday, had $30K in a 401k. We rolled it over, self-directed it, and he's now making $250 a month in passive income. But if that's not done correctly, he can have a huge tax problem. Okay, now these 3 steps sound simple, but this is not an easy process. This means that you've got to focus on A, earning enough money to save 50 grand. That's a lot of work. B, underwriting lots of deals and lots of investors, having a system in place, filtering, interviewing, looking at numbers, looking at spreadsheets. And C, you need to know how to put together all of the legal documents, do all of the accounting and all the bookwork and bookkeeping. You don't have time for that. If you're like me or you're like my ideal client, you do not have time to take off from your production, the thing that got you the 50K in the first place, to go do all of that stuff. Now, if you do have time for that, you're not my guy, I'm not your guy, that's okay. Okay, but if you don't have time for that, that's what my company does. Okay, Wealth Dynamics, we help you make money, keep it, and multiply it. On the multiplying side, I help you find deals. If you bring me money, I help you find deals. I underwrite them. I go through the entire process. I take care of all the legal documentation. I help you transfer the money. I establish the escrow accounts. I do all of that so that you can keep doing the activity that caused you to produce 50 grand. Now, if you take one of my clients where all they do is make money and set it aside, all they do is make money and set it aside, and I help them invest it and they turn that money into passive income, if you take one of those and you compare it with somebody that's a do-it-yourselfer and they make a little bit of money and then they throw it into a deal and then they work on the deal and they take all their time off of production to go work on the deal and then they finish the deal and then they go back to production, my guy wins. Why? Because he was consistent. He didn't take time off. He kept producing. Okay, now I'm going to post an article in the comments for you. If you're on YouTube, it's in the description. It's going to delineate this exact process. In addition to that, I created a wealth potential analysis that I want to give you for free. This is a 37-point analysis that my team will do with you for free over the phone that'll show you exactly where your blind spots are, where you need to be focusing, how you need to be handling this picture. Okay, so if you're interested in that, go to the article. There's a link in the bottom that says click here. That click here will take you to my contact page. Submit a contact request, and my team will reach out to you and perform the free wealth potential analysis. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and check that out. Hit me up if you have any questions. I will talk to you next time.